The next group comes up to the line now. This includes JForce. Looking to go back-to-back finals here and back-to-back championships. Still carrying Ashley's name on the side of the car, though. Jim Head, last race for Wally in funny car at the Winter Nationals in 2009. Jack Beckman lost second round here last year in a group that included JForce. We mentioned Ashley's name on the side of the car. Ashley is here. There she is. Doing the spectator thing. Got the video camera. Got the fence between herself and her father. Good call. She's now carrying the title of President of Force Entertainment. JForce and Mike Neff will be side by side. JForce will be in that lane number 2. Kind of the dreaded lane right now, isn't it?
No wins there, and you can see the long burnout, just like Robert Hyde did, trying to put some rubber down in that lane. But John's there because he was the slowest of these 4 winners, so he did not get the choice. By the time it got to him, the only thing was left was lane number 2.
So there is Mike Neff. That is lane number 1. Alongside him in lane number 2, JForce, his boss.
That stat there, he won the first 4 wide passing exhibition in 2009 when they did it after the race, and that was, I tell you, that was exciting when they did that the first time. It was, nobody knew what was going to happen, and it went off without a hitch, and it was a pretty amazing sight. Still is.
Jim Head is in the 3rd lane, the man out of Columbus, Ohio. Another Toyota.
Man that's won in both Top Fuel and Funny Car, and Jack Beckman, our pick today to one to watch. He's very good in qualifying.
You're doing good so far, Mike.
Yeah, so far, but you know we got a couple more rounds to go. But I like his chances, and he's in the lane number 4, which is a good lane. So everything's there for him. He's just got to make sure everything's right.
Beckman lost in this round last year. Number 2 fails JForce. Mike Neff lights the tires. Again, it's lane 3 and 4. Beckman and Head. And so your pick continues to move on. 410 for Beckman, 418 for Jim Head.
How about that, Jim Head? Don Schumacher, car owner for Jack Beckman. He's plenty happy with that. You take another look at it. 1 and 2 lanes are just a little bit tough out there. Mike Neff went quite a ways down there before he spun the tires, but still got down there about half track, or just before half track. So you take another look at him. Car looked really good. I thought he was going to be in this game. I thought he made it to that point where everybody else was having problems. But then right about half track, it just went up into tire smoke. He backpedaled at one time because, remember, he doesn't know what's happening in lane 1 and 2. He did the perfect job of getting the thing to the finish line. Just unfortunate for him, he's not going to be able to advance.
Gary Gerald caught up with Bob Tasca and Tim Wilkerson after their last run.
Well, with a happy duo of Ford Mustang drivers, Bob Tasca, Tim Wilkerson. Tim, I want to start with you.
Thank you.
We talked about finding the consistency. What does momentum now mean to your team? Because you're building it.
Well, we just got to make some runs. We had a lousy start, and then Bob and I were happy to be in the finals for Ford, and you know, his sponsor, Motorcraft, mine, LRS. Boy, I tell you, it can't be a better day for all of us. But like Bob said, maybe we can make it an all-Ford final. Wouldn't that be cool if we can get John and Nick?
We'll find out. You were talking about this basically being a make-or-break type weekend. You're making it.
Yeah, it's hard to believe 4 races in, you call it. But Cunningham said to me last night, he said, boss, I know what's wrong with this hot rod. I thought he was crazy. I said, well, go ahead and try it. He ain't crazy. He's brilliant. Chris Cunningham, Mark Denner, and the guys. This Motorcraft Quick Lane FordParts.com car, man, it's running good.
More coffee, Bob. So the finals matchup's going to look this way. Jack Beckman, Jim Head, Bob Tasca, and Tim Wilkerson. So we got 2 Fords, a Toyota, and a Dodge Charger. Didn't get the all Ford they wanted.